everyone, welcome to another MTR Fab video. Today we're going to do a tool review. Tools we like, the red ones. Milwaukee tools are some of the finest tools in my opinion, and so I buy a lot of this stuff, and I've had this vacuum for a long time right here, and I did a review about it, and then I went to publish it and I realized it doesn't look like that anymore. So they carry the same model number. It's Milwaukee model number 0880-20. It's an 18 volt Milwaukee wet or dry vacuum with a 2-gallon capacity. Now this is the new version. So we're going to unbox this new one, but first we're going to take a look at the old one to see what is different. Now up front they pretty much look the same. The first thing you'll notice, and I'll show you this in a bit, is the switch location has changed on the new one out front, and the details on the package. My car out, this is hands down the best way to do it. And inside here is a little assortment. You got a crevice tool, you get the floor, you know, whatever you want to call it, wide head, and then you got the battery shoes, and apparently, you know, you can run older style packs in here too. I've never used it with anything other than M18 batteries myself. But one of the biggest downsides to this was the fact that this hose is on the outside. And it has to store that way too, and there's really nothing you can do with it other than what you see. So, in the new model, they've addressed that issue. So what I'm going to do is take this off the table, and we're going to change over to just this guy. But first let's check out the box, because you know we paid for all this marketing wank, and here it is. 5-year warranty, Hepa filter. Let's see what we're talking about, all these special features. Hopefully that's in focus for you guys. It's got a stackable design, powerful 18 volt motor, Hepa filter, onboard storage. That's the big change. So see how the hose is internal now? So one of the biggest issues I have with these vacuums is they're so usable that they always seem to be in the wrong spot. So I bought a second one so I can have one upstairs and downstairs. I use this to clean around my stove all the time, and like I said, you know, if I want to clean up something down in the shop, I got to come up, grab it from upstairs, and then next thing I know, you know, it's downstairs and I need it upstairs. So here it is. Let's check it out. Alright, here it is. So, first impressions. Looks about the same quality. Nothing much really in the box besides the vacuum, and you know, they're trying to sell you other stuff with the one key. The manual. Now, looking at this, buckles look about the same. Switch is definitely different. Now it's got a rubber weatherproof cap. This is where the magic is. Yeah. See, this setup is much better, and A+ to the Milwaukee engineers for figuring out how to get the same capacity, still be able to store all the same items, and wow, well, everything just fits so nicely in there. That's really killer, guys, because I'd say that that's probably the worst part about the vacuum. I was always having to, you know, you couldn't just put the accessories away. You had to very specifically turn the top pieces and center them, or else they'd be sticking out too far to shut the lid. This kind of solves that problem. And then they've got this pre-connected hose setup. The hose is the same length, but they've got this much more robust connection mechanism, and it's inside the box now. Oh, this is gonna be good. All right, so the major upgrade is that the fact that there's no hose storage on the outside now. Here's the old one. Put them side by side, I'll show you. Now, this had a pivoting hinge that set into the lid to, you know, make it flush. This is a fixed hinge, or a fixed handle, I'm sorry, with no hinge. Again, switch. I think this was troublesome for them. Mine worked out well, but this is what we got now. It does say no step on it, whereas this one didn't say that, and I always presumed you shouldn't step on it, and I never really did. But it does say do not step or stand on it right down in here. So let's check out further. Oh, so what I wanted to show you is roughly the footprint is the same size, but you don't have this going on. And again, their mechanism for this worked, but it wasn't the best. If you pulled hard enough or caught the vacuum on something, if it was sitting on the, you know, in the door opening of your car and you stretch the hose out, you could still get it to pop out. Now, this is exactly the problem with the original version. A+ to the Milwaukee engineers for getting it done. This is cool. The filter element is the same, I believe, from model to model. They still carry the same model number. I'm going to show you guys that. So there it is. This is the 0880-20. And here we are, 0880-20. Now, I've had this one for probably 5 or 6 years. And I'm buying the second one. One, because I thought the innovation looked really worth buying into. Two, I'm tired of going and finding this vacuum. It's an awesome tool if you need to clean up your shop. 129 bucks. So, old version, new version. Some smart innovation there, nice and stackable. Everything's inside. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Check the channel out for other tool-related videos.